Hi, I'm Michelle. I'm doing a follow up to my God Bless America bitches, talking about emotional vampirism. Um, because, is that there? Because I obviously had 3 beers. And that's too much for me. I can handle two and be able to speak eloquently. Um, but so the thing I've been noticing about emotional vampirism when it comes to the media, especially around politics, is that I live in a busy street. Is that they they drain your fight. You know what I mean? Like everything's so fucked up right now, and it has been for a really long time. It's not just Trump. Trump's put it on, full speed ahead. Um, that's really the only difference. He's just moving a lot faster than all the other politicians, and but everybody, all the other politicians, are really going along with it. It really isn't a Democrat or Republican thing. They have that just to say cause confusion and say, well, what can they do? They're just like us. There is unorganized for truth and justice and law abiding whatever societies as poor folks down here are. So when they get you to, you know, laugh about all of the horrible things that are happening, it's kind of like they get you to laugh at yourself because you're allowing it, and they're telling you straight to your face over and over again in comedy that you're getting screwed, and you're just sitting back and laughing at it, you know. And I think that too with like a lot of the political podcasters. They'll debate somebody and own them, and then it makes you feel like, oh, good, somebody's taking them to account. This is being exposed, so you think someone's doing something about it, but they don't ever do anything about it, But they do expose it, and it sucks away um, your energy of feeling like, yeah, I need to participate, because you think they're doing your job, they're exposing things. And like it's going to make a change, cuz that's how I was. I was like, "Oh good. Oh my god, somebody's exposing this. Oh, Congress is going to take action now because it's been exposed." But that it never happens. There's the UN lady, and she's exposing all of the atrocities. I think her name's Albanese or whatever. She's exposing all of the atrocities in Gaza, and she's really, speaking the truth. And she is, but no one's doing anything about it. Nothing. No one's doing anything about it. They just talk, 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 talk. And the only people taking action are people on the ground, us little people. I'm not participating is like as much as should be, because I guess I'm just not there. But I am recognizing this pattern in me that it curbs my anxiety and my understanding emotionally that, okay, something needs to be done. It just makes me think, oh, somebody is doing something. Okay, it is getting exposed. Okay, common sense will prevail, and truth and justice and the American way is going to, it's going to happen, because that's what we pay our politicians to do, right? To to fix things for the American people. And it never happens. And people, it just baffles me how all of these influencers or podcasters, especially in the political arena, can say, um, do all these really great interviews and great everything, but act like they care, and that they want change. Yet, why don't they? Why don't they bring the change? They have the money, they have the audience, they have the power. They could get together. They all kind of run in the same circles, and they could be like, okay, what can we do, and how can we get people organized and active and moving? They don't. And you have all of these little subsections of things that you can get involved in, but they're never tackling like the big picture of like holding Congress to account. That's really what we need to do, is get organized and hold our Congress to account and say, hey, look, it doesn't matter if you're a red state or a blue state. We all want to say in where our tax dollars go. We all want to say in what kind of debt you're enslaving us to. We all want to say we should be voting on this. We should have input. And you do your polls and you say, yeah, oh, most people don't agree with this, but they still don't do anything. Like, well, why is that? How come nothing seems to get done? How come no real change seems to happen unless there's people in small communities that are going to be affected by the pollution and the energy drain and the water pollution and the water drain? Then it's like, okay, wait, we're hit in desperation, and people are, thankfully, they even know. Like, I didn't know we had we have many data centers here in Oregon. I had no idea. And I didn't know they started building them in 2012 when our energy bills started skyrocketing. And they didn't tell us it was because of data centers, but I have a feeling that's probably a huge reason for it. So all this stuff has been in play for a really long time. Now they have to put it out there for whatever reason. And they're so used to us doing nothing that it's like, okay, now we can just rub your face in it. And that's, I guess, how I feel. I still watch everything. I still like the people that I like. I still watch comedy and will laugh at it. But I also know that they're really laughing at us in a big sense, right? And they're getting us to laugh at the injustice and the corruption of what's going on in the world. And that takes away some of your energy. You know what I mean? You feel good. You're like, thank God, it's nice to see the corrupt assholes being mocked and made fun of. But in the end, you're also getting mocked and made fun of because you're just laughing about it. And there's just something that seems really twisted to me in that kind of reality. And it is a part of the reality, I mean, and I know this is probably unpopular and nobody wants to hear it because it puts some responsibility on you. It's kind of like, oh, okay, well, I guess, yeah, there is more responsibility than just being an audience member to America and to participating in a society that takes your tax dollars and does whatever they want with it. And we don't even have tax dollars. All they're doing is they're indebting your future taxes. They're making sure that you and your children and your great grandchildren and their children will be stuck in the same system. Now they want to usher in socialism. All they're doing is rebranding the economy, changing it maybe to like Bitcoin or whatever. And it's just a rebranding. Nothing significant's going to change, unless we figure out how to get organized and how to, make our voices heard. Not even that, just like make our demands and say, hey, look, you work for us. None of you have a few token people who are standing up for the right thing, but everybody else, but they have to have that, right? To make you think there's somebody there fighting for you. And it's just to make you think that, but it's not real. It's not real, and it's frustrating and it's sad. Thankfully, we live in America, where we can make a change. Like, we have our Constitution and the Declaration of Independence that gives us the groundwork and the framework to retake our country, you know what I mean? Or maybe just take our country. I don't know if we ever had it from its inception, It's like, otherwise, how would things get to this place where, America is being polluted like every other country that big corporations have went to and polluted it, robbed it of its resources, and and then just left it in ruins while all of the profit goes into the pockets of the upper echelon, and you're left with the pollution. What kind of country is that? What kind of representatives do we have? Like, it's insane. It's insane. And it doesn't matter, right? We've all heard that there's no voting our way out of this. It isn't just about voting, it's about um, saying, no more, no more. It's time. It's time for peace. It's time to stop polluting. It's just time. It's time.